Hello everyone, you're watching Cricket Calling. I'm your host, Indranil. Today we have Mumbai versus Lucknow. What a game it will be. I'm so excited because every time Mumbai would take the field, there is so much of excitement. What is going to be happening at the end of the match? A lot of speculation. But one thing which really sort of bothers me a little is that when Virat Kohli let it go, Fab became the captain. When Dhoni let it go, Mr. Rituraj Gaikwad became the captain. But none of them were booed. And Rohit sort of gave it. I mean, he quite clear that he was not. He didn't give it on his own like Virat and Dhoni did. Rohit, of course, it had to be taken away from him, given to Hardik Pandya. Is it the reason why so much of negativity happened? So joining us today, we have Mr. Abhijit Sarkar, former CEO of Pune Warriors. I mean, sir, just using my mind. I'm overusing my mind, I think, at times. But you're sitting in Lucknow. Today is a big game for them. But don't you think it's a little fishy in a way that the way things happened against Hardik Pandya? Do you think it's orchestrated?
Look, it's nothing fishy about it. You have to realize that Rohit was coming back from a very good World Cup. He performed well, he led the team well. Okay. So, and then a person who is an Indian national captain and he goes back to his franchisee where he has made them win at least five IPLs,
All right.
and he gets removed all of a sudden after an inclusion of Mr. Hardik Pandya from Gujarat Titans. The supporters, who such a mass base of supporters which Mumbai have after RCB, they should be answered because why Rohit is not being removed. Of course, last 2 years they didn't perform, but last 2 years they didn't perform. They didn't have a good team also. Mumbai didn't perform well at the auction table also. So it is
Yeah.
not Rohit's fault. So these are the
Okay.
questions which were raised within the public, the support base which Mumbai has, the
What
supporters.
is Hardik
The,
Pandya's fault? I
so
want to
that's
know.
why I'm saying that's not Hardik Pandya's fault. I think the communication, it was not properly communicated by the franchisee. What is the
All
reason?
right.
If he was being replaced, and that also a personality, a superstar like Rohit, who has mass support base and who is the Indian national captain, he is being removed. It's not a small person. He is captain of the Indian team, and he really performed creditably during the World Cup, which happened in India. Unfortunately, they lost in the final,
We didn't
but
win
all through
that.
we didn't win that. But he performed well. He led the team well. So if you are, he's not any Ruturaj Gaikwad or his any player or even Fab Duplessis. He is Rohit Sharma.
Rituraj
So
Gaikwad is the second, I think, is the highest scorer, I think, right
no,
now.
no, no, not yet, not yet. So, but Hardik Pandya's fault. It's quite natural for any team that who has not performed well, and if a person is coming from another team, he will also expect that okay, if I come to the team and Mumbai always plans for the future. Mumbai was planning for the future that Rohit after this year will try to, maybe he will continue playing IPL, but he will retire for T20 cricket from playing for India. So Mumbai is right in maybe right in choosing Hardik as captain, thinking about the future. It is not only this year centric. Most probably Hardik will be retained also because they are planning the future. The problem
Mm.
is there was not proper communication with the supporters, within the masses, within the media. That's why this confusion happened. And you know the digital space. It's a bazaar and bazaar. So they do look for opportunity to start bashing people, and so it spread across, and actually it is spread across in the ground as well. And then coincidentally, Hardik goes there in Gujarat, in Ahmedabad. They lost their match against GT. So the booing started from there, and that started spreading. So I don't think, but it has stopped in other matches. I have not seen to an extent, and to an extent, it has stopped in Mumbai as well. That people have realized that if he doesn't have a good team, only except Bumrah and to an extent Madhwal, no ballers. They don't have any ballers. they have a very good batting attack, and if they are a dangerous batting attack, if they perform on their day, they can beat any team. So
Yeah.
it's not Hardik's fault. So basically, I am trying to explain to you. This is the reason.
All right. I take it, but I don't agree with that. Rituraj. Rituraj is not a big cricketer, we know, but he's also a cricketer who's second highest run scorer in the tournament so far. I mean, he'll take go past probably
I am
Virat
saying
Kohli. You never know. He's
he
not
has
a
not yet.
big man. He's the
Look,
captain of CSK.
I I'm not saying that I'm not undermining his talent or capabilities or abilities. I'm saying that he doesn't have that support base. He doesn't have that mass hysteria behind him. Rohit Sharma, Hardik Pandya, Virat Kohli, they have support and on the top, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. If all of a sudden Mahendra Singh Dhoni would have been removed without the franchisee explaining anything, there would have been a mass hysteria as well in the CSK camp, in the CSK stadium also. But they
All
did it
right.
very in a planned manner because Dhoni is the boss, Dhoni is the mentor. He decided. They didn't say that the management is deciding. They said Dhoni is deciding. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is deciding to hand over the baton to Rituraj. Under his guidance, he will get nurtured, and in the future, he will be leading the team and from next year onwards, or maybe if even after, if Dhoni is not playing next year.
All right. We are also waiting for Mr. Ashish Valucha to join from England to tell us a complete story as to what is going to happen. But so, don't you think what has happened in Indian cricket? I mean, the way the Mumbai episode had left a big scar in the Indian team, national team. Don't you think our national team's unity is being compromised by whosoever? I mean, I'm not blaming any franchisee or BCCI or a player, but whatever mess happened, you think it'll straight away come on the national team, and that will sort of hamper our chances of doing something fruitful, which we haven't done for 11 years at the highest level, and we need that tournament. I mean, we so concerned. We played well. You're saying you only said Rohit Sharma played well. He led the side well. Every time he came to bat, first 10 overs, he ensured his team is winning. He gave that momentum. He laid that foundation. All right, and we accept it all, but ultimately we didn't win, right? You wanted to make a pitch which was you created a pit for the Australians, and he fell into that pit. Same thing happened, Abhijit sir, last year when Australia were touring before IPL. We were winning 2-0, and then we decided to play on a ranked turner. And what happened, we know. We lost that test match in Indore, and then we drew in Ahmedabad, and then they beat us in the World Test Championship. We could have at least could have managed to lay our hands on a trophy. We missed out on that opportunity. We won the toss. We told the Australians, please bat. And you know what happened? The chain of events. Last time England came, finally sense prevailed. We said, okay, we are not going to play on a spinning track. We're going to play on sporting track, which will support pacers, spinners, batters from top to bottom. And that's how we saw some great test matches, test match contests. But Rohit Sharma as a captain, do you think there, I mean, whatever happened, you think the unity of the team is compromised before the World Cup? Is it a good news the way we are seeing things, hearing about Pandya, Rohit? There's clearly there are several groups in the team. I mean, this is not good for our national interest.
I don't think so. First of all,
All right.
what if
Why?
look, let me speak. First of all, the long story which you gave just now, are you trying to justify that because of this, Rohit should be removed as captain of Mumbai?
No,
Not at
now we
all.
no no
No,
no.
no.
I'm not.
Just because he lost the final of the World Cup, just because the planning of the pitch decision. No, no.
In my opinion, sir, in my opinion, and a lot of people will support me. Virat and Rohit shouldn't be playing World Cup, T20 World Cup.
No, I think they should play because I
No,
don't.
I don't think so.
No,
We have enough
no,
youngsters who can do the job. No, I'm
then you
sorry.
have to. You are asking them to take the plunge if they are performing because there are seasoned. How come Ken Williamson is the captain of the New Zealand team, which they have recently announced? Why they have taken Ken Williamson? Because to the absolute
I'm talking
he
about
creates
India, sir.
stability.
I'm talking about
No, no,
India.
no. He's you mean to say they are inferior than Ken Williamson? You mean to say Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma in T20 cricket, they are far better
But
than
where
Kevin
is the
Williamson.
trophy, sir? Where is the trophy? We
A
can't go out
trophy,
of doing the same
the
thing,
whole
same
team,
mistake.
whole team has to perform. Whole team has to perform as a team. As just now you
If you
mentioned,
go with the
they have to.
mindset that I only
The
perform, I will only
look,
perform, I will
look,
only make the team
look,
win,
look,
we
that
will
that
never
look.
win.
Look, you have raised a very interesting topic. Then from this topic, I will just try to explain to you one thing, and to refer to today's match.
Ah,
like like if in the as we are moving towards the business end of the tournament was ending to 9 matches. Some teams have played 9 matches. Some teams have played 10 matches. The
hmm.
teams who are sure now that by this time, by today or tomorrow or within 2 3 days, that 2 or 3 teams will be sure they are not going to qualify. Either they are going to spoil the party, and some of the players, if they will move inwards, they will plan. They know that there is a big auction next year. They will start playing for themselves. They will perform so well so that either the franchisee retain them, or they will go to the auction table. The other franchisee will take notice. Okay, they scored well, or they took wickets well, and he is a good prospect for our team. So if down that the players will start moving inwards, and that is the problem in franchise. It happens in any franchisee cricket. Any sort of franchise, they will try so that if the big auction tomorrow, next day is happening, they will have good opportunities. So that happens in franchisee cricket when you are not able to qualify. So as far as now coming to the point of national national interest, that if the team, for example, they are pros, they are professionals. Hardik and Rohit doesn't have uh, any confusion about within themselves. There may be grievances for Rohit against the management of the franchisee, but they will not fight among themselves. If Rohit is the captain, and if Hardik is an captain, Rohit is not a fool that he will go out and fight with Hardik, because he is an asset for the team. If Hardik performs well in the World Cup, he will if and he will it will help him lift the World Cup. Then there will not be ego clashes there. It is an Indian team. We are matured. We are. It's not a Pakistani team. So there are
No, tell
always
me
clashes of
something. No,
ego.
no, no. No, no. Let me tell you. The fact that Hardik was leading T20 side for more than, we are also joined by Mr. Ashish Balucha. Welcome, welcome. Uh, we are talking about Rohit Sharma and of course Hardik Pandya, the mess which is being created. But I'm telling you, Virat, Hardik was captaining the side, Abhijit sir, and there was no. There were matches he didn't bowl. Right now, Rohit is the captain, and he's saying Hardik has to bowl to play in the playing 11. So he's been a captain. He's got supposed to be the vice captain. So I mean, what you're trying to do? You're trying to sort of sort out. I mean, those. I mean, how do you defend Rohit Sharma's this policy that Hardik has to bowl? We have been hearing for last 3 years Hardik has to bowl. Hardik, and look at the numbers. He has got great numbers. If this is the number he's got in IPL, I mean, look at the strike rate 131.23. He's absolute misfit in my opinion. But Abhijit sir has a different opinion about Rohit Sharma. He thinks Rohit and Virat should play. But your thoughts, I mean, why is he after Hardik's life? I think he's after Hardik's life. Hardik, in my opinion, can also play as a batter. And I'm convinced about it. Abhijit sir.
Um,
You're asking me or Ashish?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
No, no. I think Hardik is a certainty in the Indian team. He started batting well. Bowling, maybe gradually he will improve. He is, because everybody is hit in this tournament for hitting. Is being
Yeah.
hit for run by most of the bowlers except Bumrah and I think to an extent Narayan. So I think for the West Indian pitches and US pitches, Hardik will bowl, and Hardik is already bowling. But of course, he's going for runs. So as far as in the being in the team is concerned, Hardik is a certainty in the team. But it is the BCCI. They have seen Rohit leading during the One Day World Cup. They are happy that the management is happy. So they want Rohit to lead the team in the World Cup, and this will be the last World Cup, T20 World Cup for Rohit Sharma, and most
I
probably
hope
in the
so.
other World Cup. So look,
They want to
If
play beyond this.
no, no, no. If he's performing well, and
Yeah.
if Rohit Virat is performing well, so they have full right to be get selected in their team, and and all the other teams are having seniors in the team. So it's not that the other people are other team are also, and of course we don't have if Australia has Travis Head, but and with him they will have Maga partnering him in the opening stand. So it will be if we have Rohit Sharma, we are yet to have it.
No, no, he's
If
not
either
there. Fraser is not there part of the Australian team. He's
team is
not
not
picked.
yet to be announced. Team is yet to be announced. Let's see.
No, no, I think
Team is
they have
yet.
announced it yesterday, if I'm not
New
mistaken.
Zealand has announced it. I don't know Australia has
Australia
announced it
also
or
may
not.
have announced it. I don't know. Whatever.
No,
But
not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
not yet. Okay. Ashish
No.
bhai, your thoughts on this booing wait? Is it been orchestrated? How do you see Virat, Rohit uh, playing the World Cup, and how you see from distance? You're in the UK. What are India's chances? Do you think it has hampered our unity in the team the way it happened in Mumbai Indian? Do you think it'll sort of carry forward in that? Is it how good or bad is it for our Indian team?
I'll just compare it with, let's say, English football. So
I
you've got
knew
the
it. You
Premier
do that.
League. Yeah, so there's Premier League. Everybody follows English Premier League.
Ah,
Um, Highest viewership. A lot of transfers happen. A lot of players move around one club to the other. A lot of conversations and talks are made. But when it comes to the country, they all get together as one team and play. That's the same way it's actually going even in cricket as well. So yes, they moved clubs. Hardik moved from Gujarat Titans to Mumbai Indians, back into Mumbai Indians, I would say, and as a captain. Um, but that doesn't change any dynamics when it comes to playing for the country. So they all want to win the World Cup.
all right.
Rohit, very clearly, what I understand, has been named as the captain who will be leading the team for the World Cup. So the question takes away his leadership skills itself, and to be honest, he walks the talk, right? I mean, the same conversations or similar conversations were brewing up before the 50 over World Cup, the one day World Cup. But he showed his style of playing and made a huge impact as an opener. So I don't think that's going to change. So
That
he
was
will be.
50 over. This is 20 over, sir.
Well, he played the 50 overs like a 20 over, so I would expect he's going to carry on the same way, and
Okay.
he lead the team. He knows he's an experienced guy, and when you come to these crunch games like the World Cup, you need an experienced lot who knows how to handle pressure and manage them through. It'll come down to pressure management at the end of the day, and you will not have that many drop catches what you actually see in IPL. So it will be a different game altogether. And maybe it's
All
not going
right.
to be scoring as 250 and 260 runs in like how is you seeing in an IPL game. You won't see that in a World Cup game.
Well, we'll wait and watch that. But tonight, today we have Lucknow. So how ready is Lucknow, Abhijit sir? After facing defeat and then prior to that they won two back-to-back matches against Chennai Super King, a quality side. So how is their confidence? How is their head sort of what's the headspace? How good is it?
I think they are already confident, and they are more confident. What we are hearing is that Mayank is back. I think Mayank will be playing this match.
Oh wow,
What Morkel
great
said
news!
yesterday night. Morkel announced in the press conference that he's fit to play. He will be in the first 12. So now he will play or not. The first 12 maybe that he may play as an impact player also. That first 12 is impact player also, as well. So. So bank is an addition, but yeah, the biggest factor is that the it toss might be a factor because early on what was happening, there was an
Hmm.
identity related to Lucknow Super Giants that they were defending the totals very well, but in the
Ah,
last three matches which they have lost, they were not able to defend. So they have chased the total and won it. But against as a trend, when we were defending all the totals, they have lost. They lost against Rajasthan Royals also. They lost against Delhi also. So if the toss will be a factor, because now whomsoever bats first, what is the actual score? They are not sure about it. Even 210, 220, 260, everything is getting changed. So, because in the as we have seen, the trend has been that the pitch eases out in Lucknow in the second part of the innings. So, what will be the score? You never know. Depend the batting which Mumbai has or the batting the depth which Lucknow has. So, whomsoever bats first, that will be a critical factor, and the toss will be an important factor. But Lucknow has an upper hand because of their bowling. They have a good bowling attack. Mayank is back, Vishnu is there, and Krunal is bowling well. Mohsin is there. So they have all good alternatives in the bowling attack, lots of variety in the bowling attack. And Mumbai's bowling, it's except Bumrah and to an extent Madwal, there is nobody. And if Piyush is there, if Piyush clicks because he has played not so frequently, but he's from UP. Although he's for the last few years he's playing for Gujarat. If he is able to guide or he will able to bowl well, that's okay. But I think Lucknow has is a superior side and far upper hand to win this match today.
All right, we'll see who is going to enjoy the last lap. But I mean, I don't know how to describe Delhi's performance last night. I mean, there was so much expectation. Ashish bhai, we thought they were going to make batting first, 200 plus 250. Everyone was speculating, and they couldn't go past 153. I mean, quite a damn squib. I mean, this is what cricket is. When one day you're flying high and you think you're going to be the emperor, and next day you're made to feel like a pauper. And this is what cricket is. And Varun
And that's how
Chakravarti
good the
getting
IPL
away
teams are. That's how good the IPL teams are this year. So
everyone.
you can't
Yes,
predict who's
yes.
gonna win.
So true, so true. I mean, the way it happened last night. I mean, we expected, and KKR bowling. I mean, they were set on
But
a
why
leather hand.
why did after
Yeah,
winning the toss, why did after winning the toss, Rishabh opted to bat first? After all, KKR has a very good spin combination, and
yeah.
in that,
And what
and
we have
they
seen
will take.
against Punjab KKR match, after seeing what we saw,
Look.
that
So actually, against that, I'm talking about the identity. Delhi has mostly won the matches by batting first. So they have gone with that trend that okay, we will bat first and then we will make bundle them out. So because they have won most of the matches by batting first, so they
yeah,
opted for batting. That is the only reason I can see. Because the way the pitch behaved when they batted first, they were at sea. The batsmen at sea in front of Narayan, in Varun. All they have lots good spinners. Then the backup spinner Anukul, Suresh. So they have a good spin attack. So in that case, I think they could have thought the put because and they themselves have a very good spin attack. Kuldeep is there, Akshar is there. If they could have opted for ask KKR to bat first. So I don't know. But there is a question mark why although he has defended Rishabh that yes, we thought we will score well and all that, but that was a too small total for a batting lineup of KKR.
I mean, with Delhi, right? I mean, where like in some of the other teams, let it be Mumbai or Lucknow, or other teams as well, there is what we call as a stabilizing player. So a player who can come in, do the hard yards. Kohli is a good example of it. Once he gets a start, he'll make sure he make long runs. I think in what I felt Delhi this year is all go bang 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 team. So everybody will just go for the shots right from from ball one, and so far successful. One of the batters have actually clicked and taken them over the course. More or sometimes even more than one batter. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case last night. So they missed out on another 50, 60 runs as a result of that. But again, if we would have been completely having a different conversation if McGurk, for example, if he would have got a start as he got, would have just carried on to score a few more extra runs, that would have changed the course of the game.
all right. I mean, it's really
That,
funny. I mean, the
that
way things happen.
look,
Yeah,
that's the trick. Why, like the when KK has already scored more than 70, 75 or 80 runs, then Bishop brings in Kuldeep and Akshar. In that pitch where the spinners were performing so well, They should have started in the within the 6 overs only. Bring in
Yeah.
Kuldeep and Akshar.
Yeah.
If you would have
Yeah.
taken 1 or 2 wickets in that in preliminary overs, it would have helped them. So again, that decision. They use the spinner. Look, McGurk cannot go and hit in every pitch. He has his own limitations. International players have their limitations. Like the Chennai did with the Travis Head and Klassen and Markram in the CSK pitch. They planned it accordingly. So KKR has also planned accordingly on McGurk and other players. So
Yep.
you are falling in the trap of that playing. So you should also
And
use
then,
it.
and absolutely.
You should
And Ashish Bhai did
you
change
should
the
also
batting order.
you have two brilliant spinners. Why didn't you use them after
You
third
need
over,
runs
fourth?
also. You need runs
Yeah.
also on the board. But
No, no, no,
Ashish
no, no.
Bhai,
You have to take the risk. You have to take the risk. You don't have runs. That doesn't mean you become defensive. Look,
150 is no
Rishabh.
score.
No, no, no,
150
no.
is
You
no
have to.
score.
No,
No,
no.
no, but you can defend. You can defend. Why not?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can.
think you
But
have a chance.
no, no,
I
no,
mean, you
no, no.
can't beat Brooks Paradise.
If they would have got 2 or 3 wickets, the KKR batting lineup would have been under pressure. Then they would have bring the pace ballers later on, and to use when they are under pressure, they will start hitting. Then only they will get wicket. In T20, all the good balls doesn't get wickets. Good balls get hit for sixes, and bad balls get wickets.
Yeah, I
That is
mean, with
also
my
true.
with my short memory, I think there was a game where Lucknow scored just around 160 and they defended the total.
120,
Exactly.
161,
Yeah.
161. Yeah,
And they were able to defend the total. So
yeah,
you
of
still
course.
have to give it a best shot, right? At the end of the day, yes, you haven't got the runs on the board, but you have to try and do something innovative. You have to,
No,
if
but
especially when
why
you're
will
under
you
pass.
change the batting order? I mean, the way they batted, they didn't deserve to win, first of all. That's my take. But why did you change the batting order? You went with Porel and uh, Jake Fraser in the first game and in the last game. And now you changed Porel, you got Prithvi Shaw. And next match, he'll be dropped. I mean, what is this, man? Why you change the batting order?
That is the problem.
That
The
is the
Porel should
problem.
have been continued.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
Then only the
absolutely.
exactly.
Yeah, I feel the same thing. I mean, I don't understand why so much of chopping and changing. You have to
Because
rely on the battery.
there is Avijit's friend there sitting there, Mr. Saurabh Ganguly. He's doing all this.
I knew that was about to come. So uh, I think who
Stop
knows
and
better
change.
the
What is this?
look
Is it Ricky
as we
Ponting or Saurabh? Who is doing it?
as we spoke. Look,
Uh,
KKR. I will say that KKR made full use of the home advantage, and we played, and Delhi played to their advantage. That is the fact. That you the previous match there were so many runs scored. I told you the KKR management were fuming that why if this sort of pitches will happen. I think now the pitch was a little bit or watered or whatever it was a little bit more uh, spin friendly because the KKR spin attack is very good, not the pace spin attack. So the spinners performed well and Delhi got a you play to their advantage, go and bat first, and you don't read the pitch well. So this is my observation. Maybe whatever with the reason, there are two great players in Saurav Ganguly is there, Ricky Ponting is there, Praveen Amre is there. So there are so many big stalwarts sitting in the dugout. So what they decided about the pitch, I don't think if Delhi has such a formidable spin attack, they could have easily, after winning the toss, opted for to field. And one more factor, there's the dew factor also. Dew factor is also there in Calcutta. So, in
is it
spite of the
there? Is it
fact,
there in Lucknow tonight?
sometimes it's there, sometimes not there. I think last match KKR, last
Why
match
are you
the
sounding
Rajasthan.
so vague? You're in Lucknow. You should be knowing all
No, no,
this, sir.
no, not all the matches. I have seen RR match. The Lucknow Super Giants said that eased out a little was a dew factor, but I didn't find that much dew there. But the Lucknow team says that there was some dew factor as well. The last match, the RR
All right.
match.
All right. So,
But not
what
that
are you?
consistent due factor as Calcutta has, or as Mumbai has, or as Chennai has.
Chennai. Yeah. Because it's summertime, and I don't know where from where dew is coming. Springtime there is dew. Summertime there is dew. There is due during autumn also. I don't know what to do. Should we stop playing cricket in India then, Ashish bhai? Or only bring back those days matches were a lot more better.
Dew is better than rain. Put it that way. I'm sitting in England. We had a washout over the weekend, and it seems quite similar again this weekend as well. So, listen. At the end of the day, yes, factors come in. Pitch is a factor, dew is a factor. So many factors. You discount all of them when you're actually batting first, and you plan accordingly that everything is gonna go wrong. If you just kind keep putting on to how the pitch is behaving or the dew coming or not coming and you losing the game for that reason, I don't think that that's a justifiable excuse. You have to plan
All
everything in
right.
advance as
Lame
batting first.
excuse. True, absolutely. You can't have that sort of a thing. But tonight, how well is Lucknow placed, Abhijit sir, to take on Mumbai? I mean, Ashish bhai says, of course, Lucknow has the advantage. Uh, your thoughts? You think Mumbai is really struggling in that way? I mean, where do you see Mumbai? I mean, do they have a realistic chance? That's my first question to you.
Realistic chance they have if their formidable batting lineup scores at least 20-25 runs more as per the planned target, then they can, because the weak bowling is weak and the batting which Lucknow has, the deep down the line, is very difficult to defeat them. But yeah, as I have heard, there's the gossip going on that Langer in the meeting last when they lost the match, has asked Rahul that you only cannot play for the team, for yourself. You have to play for the team because the
He said
run
that.
rate. Yeah, there's a gossip going on. I'm not sure about it. So,
Look at the
how much it?
audacity of the Australians. They come to our
So.
country
mm,
and try to undermine our player. How dare they do this kind
they are
of
saying
thing?
that because Rahul accepted also in the that's why this gossip, because
He was playing for his team
latest
only.
but he said that yes, because I played a bit slow during the middle overs, so we would have scored more, at least 10 or 20, 15, 20 runs more, then it would have been a difficult target for Rajasthan. So that Rahul also accepted. And then there is also
He's a
two
he's a
questions
he's a
which were
hardcore gentleman. Rahul
yeah,
is the
then
best, most well-behaved cricketer. Guys who are
absolutely.
watching this.
Look,
Yeah.
He's
if
the
you
most
ask me,
well-behaved cricketer of this generation. KL Rahul.
yes,
Guys should know
absolutely.
this.
I totally
He is
agreed.
next
I
level.
to- Look, I will go a step further. Not to that level, but the calmness which he shows, it is similar to Mahendra Singh Dhoni. He doesn't have that
Absolutely.
star.
Yeah.
He's absolutely calm in the ground, and the way he guides the players and all that. If he reaches to that level, it will be good for Indian cricket, no doubt about it. But the few questions were asked is that with the last match, why was Bishnoi brought in late? Why was after Stoinis gave away 3 runs in 1 over? Why wasn't he not used? So all these answers the players, the bowlers give. It is the captain's decision. Morkel said it's the captain's decision. Bishnoi said it's the captain's decision. So they didn't say any decision that okay, it was decided and all that. So they passed out the bet to the captain. So these are the things that if he's captained well and the team they have, of course Lucknow has the upper hand. But if Mumbai batting clicks, anything can happen.
Hmm.
All right.
I think
And
it's very interesting, right? I mean, so much of talk about Mayank Yadav, right? I mean, he's played only just a few handful games,
two,
but
three
it's
games, yeah.
already, yeah, and he's the talk of IPL this time, and of him becoming fit and joining the playing squad again. I think there is that X factor which comes into their bowling now, which I think they were kind of missing in the last 2 or 3 games to a certain degree. So let's see. I think if the bowling does become stronger as a result of it, if he's able to come and bowl the same line and length he was bowling with that pace, it could be a bit more difficult for the Mumbai batters.
All right.
Batting wise, again for LSG, as Abhijit rightly pointed out, it's a strong batting lineup. And just talking about KL Rahul, I think when we say he's playing for himself, he's the captain of the team, so he's obviously playing for himself as a captain, wanting to make sure he wins the games. So.
Well said.
I don't have any doubts that he is actually a team guy.
Absolutely. I mean, that's KL Rahul for you. I mean, what a Look at the numbers. He's the most dignified cricketer of this generation of players. I know because I've interacted with so many of them personally. Uh, but looking at the top 11 picks, we'll have. I obviously put KL Rahul right on top there because he's our player. He's all. I mean, the way he played during that league phase of the World Cup, people quite often forget. They see Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli and blah blah and all that. But I think KL Rahul has also done his bit. Rohit Sharma is there opening the innings with Surya Kumar Yadav, uh, Mr. Verma, of course, Tilak Varma is doing well. Nicholas Puran, Stoinis, Hardik Pandya, Bumrah, Kordzib, Vishnuing, Namindul Haq. This is the top 11 picks, guys who are playing fantasy cricket. This is what it is for our side, from our side, and what we feel should be the game changer tonight. One of them will actually help the team to win. There, one of them will help the team to win. That's I'm sure about it. And who's that going to be? Who's good that going to be that player tonight? I don't know. I mean, just trying to
Adrian,
figure
I'm a
out.
little surprised. I am a little surprised you missed out Krunal Pandya in that list because he's one of the most economical bowlers this season.
I know the two brothers are together playing against each other this time,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I mean, Mumbai Indians, the main success story was because of those three guys, the Pandya brothers and Kyron Pollard. That middle order. It's like a backbone. They could stand tall. But I mean, this year, I mean, it's broken. I mean, Hardik is obviously there. Pollard has become forcefully being made the coach. He's playing every other league except IPL. I don't know why. And then you have Kunal playing for Lucknow. Abhi, sir, thanks a lot for coming and sharing your
First of
views
all,
on.
a very, very, very happy birthday to Rohit Sharma. Today is Rohit Sharma's birthday.
Oh,
So they cut a cake yesterday night and they brought food from outside. So it was celebrating with
happy
the
birthday,
Mumbai
Rohit
team.
Sharma.
Happy
And we
birthday,
were
Rohit
discussing
Sharma, new
Rohit Sharma,
captain.
looking at him quite critically. What a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful.
So
And this is how it should be. You should have a
on the
critical bent
Taurians,
of mind.
Taurians are always the leaders. So that's why.
You're supporting Bombay today, it seems.
No, I'm saying the Taurians are always the leader. So
I know, but you are also a Taurian.
yes.
Oh
Hence
God,
why.
my God. Oh God. Oh God. I mean, this is
Yeah, see,
okay.
the
Ashif
thing
bhai,
is,
thanks a
the
lot.
Taurians are the
Ah.
leaders, but they're not the captain anymore.
But 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 he's the Indian captain.
Well, we'll see that. We'll talk on 30th of June, 29th of June, probably. We'll see who is the
Okay.
captain, who is not. And on that note, thanks a lot for coming on this show. And
Thank you.
we hope you had a cracker of a game tonight. Thanks for watching uh, Cricket Calling and see you soon. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.